here's the deal. Let's wrap this up. I don't know what the future holds. I have been reading people describing some of the trauma and despair in New York City as emergency health care people are, the emergency rooms are overrun, the hospitals are scratching to try to meet the needs of people, and people are dying. I Will that be a part of our world in Fargo Moorhead in just a few days or maybe a few weeks? I don't know. Some that I've read, some that I respect, are saying, pay attention, it's going to get much worse before it gets better. Maybe they're right. I'm not a prophet. I'm not trying to predict the future. If it does get worse, please understand the story that Jesus describes in the prodigal son. Understand that no matter what we've done, no matter how much we've lived our lives without him, if we will turn to God, he will take us. And all we can bring him is our empty hands. No bargains, no deals, just ourselves. Come, just as you are. Never forget that. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what your future holds. But please, never forget, you can always, always come to the Father just like you are. Always. And as you remember that the Father you return to, the Father you look to, the Father is waiting, and if you will come to him, he will come and meet you. He may not fix everything in your life. He may not change the things you wish were different, but he will meet you, and he will embrace you, and he will bring you back in his family, and you will be there with him. And that connection with your Heavenly Father can never be broken because it is of grace. His grace. Not something you earned, but a grace that he has given. Please don't ever forget that. Don't ever find yourself thinking, oh, it's too bad. I've been too far away. I just can never go back to him. Wouldn't that be, God should never receive me. It would be scandalous for him to take me back. Yes, it would. And he will take you because that's the kind of grace that God offers. Scandalous grace. Maybe you know that and you have turned to the Father and you have put your life back in his hands and you really don't want to live it any longer without him, but instead daily, regularly, often embracing him, saying, God, I don't want to do this without you. Please go with me. Please walk with me. Please guide me. Please help me to do it as you want me to do this thing called life. Help me to handle each day. Then I want you to remember that the same Father who gave you grace when you came to him, broken or empty, is the Father that promises to go with you every day in that grace. And in a very real way, we can live in grace because he gives us even more. One of the things we discover as we walk with the Father is that he doesn't just give us one-time grace, but it's everyday grace. I remember growing up the song, He Giveth More Grace. It was a song I loved. And we're going to play it as we wrap up our virtual service this morning. I hope you'll enjoy it. Hang around just a little bit longer to listen as the quartet that we play here reminds us that no matter what happens, God's grace will be enough. Please never forget God's scandalous grace.